What's up, guys? Welcome back to another edition of 101 Sports Card episode. As always, I'm Nathan Hall, and with me, it's your Drift.
What's going on? So, today, we have some sports books to talk about.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Why it's called Sports Cards.
So, releases 2024 Topps Archives came out today.
Don't buy it.
Yeah.
And also, if you're going to buy it, do not buy the compact box or whatever the hell it's called. Just buy the regular hobby. You're going to be spending like $50 more to get the extra auto. Although the autos will suck. But the hobby is a much better product.
Yeah. And NT Basketball also came out today.
Oh, I'm going to go pick me up a case of
Yeah. Friday, Definitive Baseball, beautiful product. Contendo's Optic Basketball.
Only $3.25.
Yeah, not too bad. So, for some news. So, for the first time ever, clearly Dominus is going to have the Uptowns
They're ugly.
insert.
They're so ugly.
It's just a downtown. Just a different.
No, they're worse.
So I'm gonna take the hint. You don't like it.
Also, who the hell buys Clearly Dominus? It's an overpriced piece of crap.
So, how many cards were graded in 2024?
Way too many.
20 million.
Way too many.
And I'm going to give you the percentages and how many was graded. Who was last?
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was first.
Who was last? In all grading. Last place.
Oh, for
Last place grading.
Beckett.
Beckett was 657,000. That is a 15% decrease.
SGC.
Yes. 1.87 million at 46%.
CGC.
2.32 million, up 27%.
PS.
15.34 million, has a 13% increase.
See, you act like I don't remember stuff. I remember seeing that post a week ago, and I don't know how that was still in my head.
The biggest change was SGC, up 46%. CGC, the only reason is because of Pokemon. Which I don't know why the hell you're grading Pokemon cards with CGC. Because I personally don't like CGC.
Thanks.
PSA. Speaking of PSA, if you got the sports card edition of the Collectors Club, you could have got a Tom Brady autographed magazine, number 12.
You did not.
Yes. You all right, I did not. What's the TCG one?
It was the Frozen that I gave you.
Alright.
I want the Brady, though.
Who was it? Olaf?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know
That was a better one, though.
I'll give you.
I don't want any of your crappy ones.
I'll give you my Conor Bedard one. That's not even Conor Bedard. That's Conor Menard. He's playing like Conor.
I'm playing good.
Alright, so we're gonna move on to the most graded athletes by PSA
Wemby's number one.
in 2024. Yes, with 403,000. That's insane, dude. Who was number 2?
And most of them are his Prism base cards.
Yeah, no, it's any base card. Any insult. Number 2.
The amazing thing is the number of Prism base cards that were graded. And you know how many I pulled? 0. You know how many things of Prism I opened? So much. 0. All I did was pull like 3. I probably, between Megas and Blaster Box, well, I had to open like 30 at least. I pulled 3 inserts of them. That's it. Not even a base. Nothing. Still pisses me off.
It's like me in 2021. I'm going to put Ryan Mountcastle on anybody.
Yeah. Probably thanking yourself now.
Number 2. I asked you to
Stroud.
guess.
Stroud.
No.
Jordan.
Yes. 257,000. The drop off. Insane.
Because Wendy's going to be the better player.
Okay. Number 3.
Stroud.
Yes. 223,000.
But
4.
people are regretting that.
I still believe in him.
LeBron.
No.
Brady.
No. Baseball.
Griffey. Trout. Ellie.
Are you serious right now?
Shohei.
211,000. The 5th one's blanked out. It's who is it? It's probably Skeens or something like that. Okay, no, she's already on. I don't know who the hell it is. Probably Skeens or Bryce Young or somebody. Or my homies. I don't know. 6.
Caitlin Clark.
No.
She's like 8, isn't she?
She's 10. That's 77,000. It's
Oh.
because she doesn't have as many points. You know what? I'll just go through because you
Please
suck
do.
at this game. So, Kobe Bryant at 86,000. LeBron James at also 86,000. Ellie De La Cruz at 83,000. That's too much. Anthony Edwards at 79,000.
Guarantee you 3/4 of them Anthony Edwards cards were sent during the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Top Series 1 cover athlete is Aaron Judge.
Comments were ruthless. Asking when it was going to drop, like he did the ball.
I would not be buying Series 1 because Series 1 sucks.
I'll probably buy Series 1 because James Wood and Dylan Cruz.
Unless they pull some shenanigans and put him to Series 2.
Which wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Either way, I will get a James Wood auto if I have to pull it or buy it.
Good luck with that one.
It's not even going to be the top name in it.
Yeah. So, the shenanigans of Tops Now has already started for the brand new WWE license. We are 9 days into the year.
Oh, I got to say, the John Cena's sick.
They're all kind of sick. But I'm not buying them
Did
because
you watch-
Tops Now.
Did you watch it?
I bought Netflix. I have Netflix now. Just because of Monday Night Raw. It was honestly, if you're wrestling,
You were actually able to watch it?
I watched it on my phone. So I have now watched Squid Game. Awesome. It is awesome. There's so many shows like Breaking Bad, Peaky Blinders, stuff I've never watched. I have like Stranger Things, One Piece. I can watch every episode of One Piece now.
And Pokemon.
Oh my gosh!
Boy, they have Pokemon.
I did not. Did I have Pokemon? Oh crap! I'm gonna be busy for a long time.
Yeah, you wouldn't get Amazon Prime to watch.
I'm not buying it for one thing. Amazon Prime has one thing I'm gonna watch, and it's Fallout. I'll just get that from you all the way to the damn thing because it's on DVD.
It's been out on DVD for like a year.
Shut up! I can't find it.
Order it.
You know, we're gonna talk WWE real quick. 'Cause you know why? Because it's my damn podcast, and I don't care.
It's yours.
Yeah, this is my section. This is my side. And,
Segment.
yeah, I want to talk about WWE because WWE is awesome. And if you don't like it, then you can either mute it or leave. So, Monday Night Raw was honestly one of the best wrestling events I've ever watched. So much happened. So many great matches. They were all great. All awesome. The Seth Rollins and CM Punk was awesome. So good. The Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan was awesome. They were all good. The worst one was Jey Uso and Drew McIntyre. That was the worst one. And that was still a damn good one.
It was his cards, right?
We'll get into it because of, you know, everything that happened, because this is going to lead into it because of who came out. The Rock came out. Hulk Hogan, who got seriously booed for reasons. And then Undertaker came out. Not the good one, the American Badass. Who else came out? There was one more that came out. I don't remember. But it was
I don't
good.
know. I've seen a lot of clips on it from TikTok because for some reason my WWE is taking over TikTok and I don't even watch or pay attention to it. But I do follow Pat McAfee who was out doing this.
See?
Yeah.
With Jey Uso? Yeah, I was too.
Oh, of course.
So, the Tops era of WWE is going on already with the Tops Now. But before we get to that, The Rock will have autographs for the first time licensed because he had Leaf autos, which went for dumb money. But these are Topps Chrome since 1998. These are his first autos. These are going to go for insane amounts of money, especially the inscribed ones. I really hope they put "Who the Blue Hell Are You?" or "Kick Your Candy Ass." Probably can't put any of those on there, but that would be awesome. And I'm going to open quite a bit of Topps Chrome if it is not expensive. It's going to be.
It's supposed to drop this week.
I don't know if it's this week. If it is, then Prismatic Evolutions, I'm sorry, but you're going to get cut back a little bit. So I feel like pull weights is going to be impossible. And
no, it's not.
And you won't be able to find it.
How many different things are in the set? Pull rates are going to be stupidly good.
Do you think it's with Clown Zenith?
Yes. It may be better.
The John Cena that you was talking about. So these are the Tops Now cards. The Tops Now stuff, I hate, you know that. But I like these kind of because of WWE, but I'm not going to buy them. It's still a cash grab. It's all it is. But the John Cena's the other one that came out. How can I forget? Because he made his Royal Rumble announcement. He will be the Royal Rumble. But he has his socks. Is it his socks? Yeah. I hope they washed them because I don't want to smell this dude's smelly ass feet. I'm not going to get it because it's going to be too damn expensive. But the 101 auto of that is pretty sick. They made the Rock and Roman Reigns dual auto 101. It's the Bloodline. So if you know wrestling, it's the Bloodline. So pretty awesome stuff. I think we're going to see a lot more wrestling ones. I just hope they don't get carried away like they do at the sports, but they kind of did already. But I feel like they did already because of Monday Night Raw. It is now, Monday Night Raw is the number one thing on Netflix. It took over Squid Game. So, sorry about the WWE segment. If you don't care, if you're still here, thank you. If not, well, you're not a real one. Now I want to go into buy, sell, hold.
That's all your news.
Yeah. Unless you have anything else. I mean we could talk about the fake patches. So apparently you haven't seen anything about the fake patches. It's been a thing for like years, and people are just now finding out about it because they're cutting cards open, taking the patches, and they literally have like just like blue jersey is all it has on it, not the name of the player or anything. Which, what do you expect? Do you really expect anything else? It's not lawsuit worthy. So,
hey, nowadays everything is lawsuit worthy.
Yeah. That's all the news now. So I'm going to go buy, sell, hold. Bradley Beal.
Sell. His career's over. You can hold. I would not be buying. He's not a Hall of Famer. I'm going to tell you that right now. Not even close to being a Hall of Famer. He was one of the better players in Wizards history, which doesn't take much. But his career has kind of just went on the downhill ever since he got traded from Washington to Phoenix. Even when his last few years in Washington, he was injured a ton. And now, I mean, unless he goes to a new team, if you think he's going to go to a new team and actually waive his no trade clause and play great, then buy or hold what you have. But for me, it's time to sell and just get rid of him.
Yeah, I'd say sell when he gets traded. Put your money into somebody else. That's going to be better. If you want a long-term hold of the same caliber player, get Damian Lillard because he's a Hall of Famer, unlike.
Or if you want to just do two from the same team, and Kevin Durant,
who's a Hall of Famer,
and Devin Booker, who's on track.
Yeah. Or if you just want to buy the young guys, you can probably get like Chet and my guy Paulo and stuff like that. But yeah, Bradley Beal's a sell. The dude is not good anymore. He's not bad, but he's not what he was back then with the Wizards when him and John Wall were together. That team was good. That team was fun. Next guy
They were fun. They weren't that good.
Yeah, they were fun to watch. Ladd McConkey. Did I say his name right?
Ladd McConkey.
Yeah.
This is a major buy. There are many guys in the last year's draft class, 24 draft class for the NFL that are buys. Outside of the quarterbacks, every quarterback so far has been a buy.
Yeah, pretty decent.
Even J.J. McCarthy, who's
he's
been in trade rumors.
I don't know. I'd keep him right now.
But the receivers, I mean, you have Neighbors, you have Brian Thomas Jr., Marvin Harrison Jr., Roma Dunze, and then Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey right now, it's like a toss-up right now between the top. Basically, the top player is between three guys, and McConkey. McConkey was hurt a lot this season, but he has turned into the most reliable weapon for Justin Herbert to throw to. The good thing about him is also he has a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Where Malik Neighbors has absolutely no quarterback and still had a great season. Then Brian Thomas Jr., I mean, he put up an 1,000-yard season with Mac Jones and a poor Trevor Lawrence. So buy all of them, but especially Ladd. I know he's expensive, but he does have autos in Panini.
Yes.
Which you just don't see much nowadays.
Yeah. Ladd's pretty good. He's not my favorite receiver in the class, but
he's not mine either. Brian Thomas was mine. He was mine before the draft.
My guy's Jordan Travis out of the whole draft. You guys know that.
Buy stuff. I was looking at some autos.
I have some stuff already. Got that Mosaic auto. I've been looking at some other stuff. But this is not about Jordan Travis, because I'm not giving you guys my buy, because that's my guy.
Like I did with Bilal, and then all you guys said to buy him.
Yeah.
Now he's somewhat expensive.
Yeah.
It's definitely not because he's been good this year. It's because of me. Y'all listen to me.
Yeah.
You listened to me for once, and I was right for this segment.
Lamb McConkey, whatever he says that, I always mess up his name.
It's McConkey.
Yeah. He's got Justin Holman as his QB, who's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I mean, he's a buy also. I think he's really undervalued.
He's cheap.
But he's definitely, I believe, wide receiver 1. Quentin Johnson is, but you don't know if he's.
Quentin Johnson is not wide receiver 1.
Who is?
Ladd.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. But he's good. I think it's gonna be a big piece to this Chargers team if they want to make a playoff run to get deep. He's definitely going to show up if they get to the Chiefs, which I feel like they will beat the Texans. But I think as everybody shows out, they can win. And I think Ladd he's going to be one of the key pieces too.
Hey, they need Ezekiel Elliott to show out too.
Yeah.
Since they just signed him.
But he is a buy. I do like him. He is
McConkey, not Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, yeah.
Don't buy him.
Yeah. I mean, Zeke's prime, though, he was one of the greater running backs I've ever watched. In his prime. For about those 3 years. But after that, he fell.
And what did they do?
Yeah. So, next guy is a guy that nobody even talks about, and, he was the talk of the town, way back then. Not way back then, but, nobody even talks about this guy. Everyone's kind of writing him off now. Ron Acuna Jr.
Hold. I don't trust his injuries. When he's on the field, he's arguably the best player in baseball. I mean, he showed that 2 years ago with the 40-70.
Yeah, not 40-40.
Idiot. That's your sport, too.
Technically, he did go 40.
No crap. He went 40-70.
Yeah.
But I don't trust the injuries have just continued to pile up. And, yeah. If you're gonna invest in somebody from the Braves, you could find better players, like especially cheaper options, and Michael Harris Jr.
I don't know. Ron Acuna's stuff is really fell. I really think Acuna's still a great ball player. His injury history is not the best. It's 2 ACLs now. But I still think when he's on the field, he is one of the most exciting and fun players to watch. And the Braves need him. I feel like he's not going to play center, or he's going to play right field again, like he's been doing, just to keep him from running so much.
Michael Harris is their center fielder now.
Yeah. But Ron Acuna is good. In my opinion, he is way too cheap. Those people that's more expensive than him, that should not be. I just really think Ronald is going to come back strong and be an MVP caliber player like he is. He's been an MVP caliber player every year pretty much since his rookie year. I mean, he's always up there in the odd favorites, and nobody even talks about him anymore. Nobody even wants his stuff anymore. I will gladly buy his stuff because he's cheap. I think he's one of those guys that's going to definitely, get some light back and get some light back. So he's a buy for me. I do like him. Overrated, underrated. Just laugh.
It's because Brook Lopez keeps breaking threes.
That's because he's not a three-point shooter.
Yes, he is. Diss on Brook.
So overrated, underrated. Since we talked about some WWE and Topps Chrome, Topps has got the WWE license. I think it's a good time to now talk WWE cards. As a general, it can be Panini or Topps, Leaf, AEW. Oh wait, that's a different company, so never mind. Who the hell wants AEW? Who watches AEW? So WWE cards, overrated, underrated.
Underrated.
There you go.
They're cheap. Hopefully Topps doesn't, screw them like they have everything else.
Yeah. I think WWE is very, very cheap. WWE is the most popular thing right now. It's more popular than hockey. It's more popular than basketball. I think it's gonna go more popular than baseball eventually, because Manfred sucks and doesn't know how to run the MLB. I don't see it being bigger than football at all. But WWE has blown up. It is one of the biggest things right now. It is taking over number one on everything. They have sold out every single place they go to. Even NXT is selling out. I think WWE is in a great spot, and some of the cards they don't go for what they should. And the products are inexpensive, really, kind of. Of course, Flawless came out at like $200 or something like that. It's amazing, though.
Buy a box.
I would if I had.
Hey, open up like 10 cases like Ryan did.
Well, I don't have the money or luxury to do that. But the only thing I'm worried about is Topps being Topps and getting greedy and upping the license, upping the prices just because they have The Rock and stuff. I get we haven't had Rock Autos in forever. You're going to change the game of the cards, but you can't charge stupid prices. You cannot, if you're going to keep the Topps Chrome that you have now to one auto, like you have in all the other products, you cannot charge $300 a box. You cannot. Panini Prism came out one year at like $500, $600. It came out. They put it out. Nobody bought it. They could not give it away for that much. So, an average Panini Prism box is about $200 now, a little bit less. You can find it. I don't think Topps Chrome should be more than $175 if it's one auto.
That's fine.
I feel like they're gonna price it at $250 and no one's gonna buy it.
No, it's gonna be more than that.
If it is, I'm gonna be very pissed off because WWE is about the only sports product I'm buying besides Pokemon. I've slowed down on basketball. Sucks. Basketball's a waste of money because you can't get anybody good besides insults and stuff. Football is the same way. I might buy some because all the QBs are playing pretty damn well. So it's kind of worth it to buy it now. But I'm not particular to baseball. It's just getting too expensive for baseball. And I just hope they don't do the same with WWE because it's going to really disappoint me. And not only me, it's going to disappoint a ton of people coming from Panini's side that are collectors. Because WWE is not a flipper's paradise like football, basketball, and baseball cards are. WWE is a collectors kind of driven thing. And collectors will not pay that much for boxes. I guarantee you that. The only people that's paying that much for the Panini stuff for baseball and all that is breakers and content creators and people that just have stupid money and don't care and degenerate gamblers that don't care if they live in a cardboard box if they hit something. Nothing. WWE is awesome, and I just hope they don't ruin it like they have with everything else. They're already starting to piss me off all the Topps Now stuff already. It's been 8 days with the new license. They've already made too many Topps Now cards. I just hope they don't make a new one every freaking live on Monday or Friday Night SmackDown.
They will.
Like, new champion is this, and it's going to be like Rhea Ripley won the championship. Sorry, spoiler. If you haven't watched it yet, that's your fault. But Rhea Ripley, we took.
How dare you spoil that for me?
Because you was going to watch it. But Rhea Ripley took over the championship over Liv Morgan. I'm surprised that was not a card.
You're saving them.
You probably will. They make a Tiffany Stratton one, and then I'll probably buy it, maybe.
They make a boogeyman one, I'll buy it, but I know that's not gonna happen.
Why would there be a Topps Now boogeyman card?
I don't know.
This could be him sitting on his house on his couch.
Yeah.
Boogeyman enjoying a beer.
With worms.
Ugh. Maybe he makes a comeback.
That's funny.
Would you watch it if he came back?
No.
You wouldn't watch it if he came back?
I wouldn't watch it if you paid me to watch it.
So Nathan's not a fan of WWE, if you can tell. He makes fun of me because I buy WWE cards. So collect what you like. Don't let idiots make fun of you for what they collect. Alright? Don't like, alright? This dude likes Ben Simmons, so clown on him.
You know what's worse? PC Thon Maker.
Yeah.
You probably don't even know who that is.
If you do, it's probably because you play 2K. 2K Legend. Alright, we're getting off topic. We're done, I think.
We've been done.
Unless you have anything else.
I believe this episode was done as soon as you said the words WWE. So thank you guys for listening. Come back here next week. Possibly. Unless we keep talking about WWE and I won't even be on there. Thank you guys for listening. Come back here next week. And as always, keep on collecting.